I should have worn the same clothes and be like,
I couldn't waste the outfit, mate.
right. Hope this is working. This fucking better be. So
Did I click record?
that's all right. Let's record. Put on my titty. Itty bitty titty. Not that small.
No.
Getting there.
Chest is blowing through that shirt, mate.
Look at them titties. Right, let's just fucking start the show. Right, guys and girls, and whatever you want to call yourself. I love saying that. It's fucking rhymes.
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it?
So, this is take 3. Well, take 3.
Technically, it would.
So the first one we've done at Box Cross, we're now at a different location with this guy next to me, Anabolic Uncle, on TikTok. Go follow him on there. He's not got many likes, so you know what I mean. 2.6 million, whatever. So he is gladly joined me again on this lovely day at this lovely location, thanks to Tara Taylor, which I had on my podcast, episode 7. So if you want to check that out, check it out. Get to know her as well. Fantastic woman, brilliant. Obviously, a lovely house and a great location. So we're going to be talking to Terry here, or Anabolic Uncle, we're going to call him, right? The reason why behind that name, we're going to talk about he's 8 weeks out from his first show, which he's obviously excited for, you can tell. Just be on the sunbed as well, so he's tanned up. He just trained shoulders at Box Cross with his coach Mark. So yeah, we're going to just have a bit of a chin wag about bits and bobs, and probably Minecraft will probably be brought. So we did record one last week. I haven't released it yet because I messed up a little bit, but that was literally very unplanned, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was literally like lastminute.com, wasn't it?
Yeah, so I had a bit of my mate Charlie sort of couldn't make it, which he's been on episode 5 on the podcast, so go and check that out as well. But unfortunately he couldn't make it, so I put a post up on Instagram, short notice, who wants it? And obviously this guy wanted it, so he just obviously, well, now we're here.
Yeah, I love it, man.
For the second time. Third time. So yeah, we're going to talk about his journey, why he's doing it for, what the plans are for next year, or probably this year as well. I think you've got 2 shows coming up.
Got 2, but if I win the first one, I noticed they done it last year, they do another show 2 weeks later, so I could end up competing 3 times.
3 times. And then it's off season.
And then it's off season growing.
Are you going to look forward to off season, yeah?
A little bit. I think I'm going to be sad when all the veins go, but but I know that I'm just going to sit around 14-15%.
Yeah.
It's like,
fucking hell. So what was your last, so before, you done a dirty bulk, didn't you? Before you had a coach?
I think it was 30 plus body fat.
Really?
I'll be honest.
So just go through what in your mind, what is a dirty bulk to you?
I just ate whatever was in front of me, and I work in a kebab shop as well. So
Big up Ali. Is it Ali?
Ali was feeding me good. I was on like, I'll say 6K. It could have been more. It could have been slightly less. Right. Some days.
Shish kebab, kofta kebab, everything.
Literally just depend how busy it is, and then like.
Are you eating that?
Literally, I'd go through like 5-6 steaks a day as well that I was bringing to work. My food shopping was, for that period of time, I was eating for like a family of 6, 7.
Jesus Christ.
Shopping wise, I was spending more on shopping week than my whole family was together.
I bet your mum was like, Terry, what are you doing, mate? Nothing.
So why didn't you have any money? It's like, fucking hell.
What is like that meme, that Will Smith meme when they go this, what do you spend your money on? It's like this. It's like supplements and food. Fucking hell, mate.
Supplements.
Yeah, supplements. We can obviously hit on that subject as well. Supplements in the bodybuilding and.
I think it's always good to talk about performance enhancing ones.
Yeah, you was very honest on the last one, which I didn't expect, but I think everybody wonders, don't they? Everybody asks the question, what you on, what this, what's this?
I'd say that the first customer that came in yesterday when I was at work was like, he's not come in for like 6 months or a year.
All right.
He goes, fucking hell, you've been on the roids, didn't you?
Straight away.
Pissing myself. So,
not like the workouts you've been through with your coach,
yeah,
the food you've had to eat, which you didn't want to eat, the
performance enhancing,
cardio. Oh no, it's all about this. But
roids.
like I said before, they do some of the work, right? But you still got to put the pieces to the puzzle.
Not performance replacing.
No.
That's it. It's performance enhancing, not performance replacing.
I've never heard of that before.
Eating the food. I can't remember who said it.
Who the fuck said that?
I was just, if you're not doing the work, if you're not eating right, then you're just going to fucking blow up like a puffer fish. Like,
that is mad.
But I weren't eating right, but I was training really fucking hard. I was building stuff underneath this layer of ball.
You was built differently, weren't you?
I was built differently, and now I'm a size large. I was squeezing into 2XL, and now I'm a size large.
That is crazy. So you went from 111 kilos.
I think I'm around 84, 83 now, because it's sort of stabilised a bit. So I think when we done our first episode of Box Cross, I was 85, wasn't I?
Yeah.
And now it's only gone down
with a hat on as well, because people were like, "Who's this guy?" I went, "It's the same guy, just without a hat on."
Yeah, it's only gone down 2 kilos since then, but I did have a recarb last week. We spoke about it.
Oh yeah, we did.
Oh my god, mate, it's fucking beautiful.
What did you have? Burger and chips?
I had burgers, sweet potato fries, onion rings, hash browns. I just thought, fuck it.
What did your family have? Nothing.
I cooked for everyone.
Yeah, that's good.
I thought, do you know, it's like going to be my last sort of family meal I can have for
last supper, innit?
Even Dad got involved, and he doesn't like usually
really
eat with us. He was like, "Yeah, we'll come eat at
the table." Yeah. Terry's cooked it.
It's nice.
Anabolic Terry. No, Anabolic Uncle. Sorry, that sounds better, doesn't it? So right, let's talk about how the Anabolic Uncle come along again.
Yeah, it's just what the kids call me on TikTok. It's Uncle. I'm Unk. So I just put. It come to me a little bit. I was like, that's a pretty good like sort of brand name almost.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
It's like it just comes to me. I'm like, Anabolic Uncle. That's a good one, because you got like all the good names like Genetic Anomaly and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's all gone.
I'm like thinking that's my one.
that's my type.
No one's had that one. I can steal it.
And honestly, like on TikTok as well. Obviously, when you're scrolling through TikTok and then it's boom in the corner, it's like straight away. It's like, oh, who's this guy? Oh, it's
I've done him. Fancy writing as well on TikTok.
Yeah, I've seen. I was just got normal writing, mate.
I can show you how to do it if you want.
Yeah,
it's pretty sick.
What on there? 19.8k.
19.8k followers.
2 more thousand, mate. All right.
2 more hundred.
2 more hundred. 2 more thousand. I can't fucking count.
That was my goal, was 20k before June. So now I'm like thinking.
Hopefully,
like 50 by the end of the year, but that's crazy.
Hopefully, whoever's watching this can run it up. Go on there. A little bit. They might enjoy content. I obviously do. A lot of people do.
Youngins love it. Kids eat that shit.
And plus, because you work at a kebab shop as well, fucking hell.
It's like the
when do you post it? Normally, like 3 o'clock in the morning.
3 a.m. I'll sometimes have some drafts that I'll post like on a Friday, Saturday, at like 5 p.m. just before it gets busy. I'll go on my phone and post my drafts.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'll have some for backup, just so I'm constantly
locked and loaded, mate.
Locked and loaded, and I'll just shit them out. But yeah, definitely.
Fucking shit them out.
It is. I try and keep it as much as possible at the moment.
Instagram, how's that going now?
I think Instagram's a hard one, mate.
Shadow banned.
No, I'm not even shadow banned on there. I get views on it. It's just like it doesn't translate into followers. You get views and a couple like I think most I've had on my Insta. New one is like 10 likes.
It's crazy, isn't it? Because
but I don't advertise that on my TikTok.
No,
because I'm like
no, not yet.
Nah,
get bigger on TikTok, mate.
I can't connect my Instagram to TikTok for some reason.
I don't think I can. I've got my Facebook and
Instagram.
Like
error, doesn't it?
Error.
It keeps
too anabolic. Error.
Too anabolic.
No, I do think Facebook. I say Facebook's not good, but most of my clicks to my YouTube channel has come through Facebook, which I don't really promote it that much on Facebook because it's I just don't get that interaction on there. But Instagram, I do, and I love Instagram. But
Yeah.
TikTok, obviously, I took your advice from last time. I'm posting a lot more.
You done well last week.
Getting some more
Yeah,
like
look at your
analysis.
Analysis. I can't speak. But have you ever looked into them yet?
Yeah,
it
I
does
have.
give you like a rough
An insight, don't they?
insight. Yeah,
Insight of what times and stuff in it. Because that's one of the reasons why I normally post on Instagram and I upload on YouTube. Because what I notice on my YouTube channel is when I release a podcast episode, mostly on a Friday at 9 o'clock at night. Because my whatever it's called, man.
That's
right?
What most people are winding down.
Winding down and beating Lukemodepodcast. Bang! Fucking in a boxing ring with Terry. What's going on here? And then you got the fucking Beast Inside on there as well. Which shout out to Matt as well. Beast Inside.
He's looking good at the moment.
Mate,
I see a
he's
couple of videos
looking
on the Boxcross Instagram page, and he was deadlifting or something with a shirt off and a belt, and I'm like,
yeah,
that's
ridiculous. Absolutely,
that's some proper anabolic shit. That is.
Yeah, that is anabolic shit. And then he does boxing as well on the side. Obviously, he lifts heavy weight. Clothing brand to do. Obviously, he's been on the podcast before. Very, very nice bloke. Considering I knew him for literally 5 minutes before I got him on there. But when I first saw him, obviously I'm not a small dude, but you recognise a big dude when you recognise a big dude. And obviously, as I walked in Boxcross, it's like, fucking hell, when he stood up, I'm just like, fucking hell.
I've not seen him in person yet,
mate,
but I think I'll probably be the
massive
same.
beard, fucking bandana on, mate. Hell's Angels looking motherfucker.
A lot of respect for people that can train like that as well.
And
I'd get injured 1 week doing that. But
I think he was in there like 3 hours the other day. He said, but that's what works for him, what drives for him as well. And we did touch on a few things after our sort of like sit down, and hopefully I won't obviously tell you on here what we were talked about, but he's got a good story behind him as well. Definitely. Like everyone's got a story. I did post the other day. Everyone's got a story. Don't be afraid to tell it. That's the sort of slogan I had going on. And hopefully he will obviously watch this. If he wants to come back on, because he was pretty nervous. I was nervous because...
We did a little group workout, couldn't we?
Yeah.
That would actually be a sick video. I'll get someone to hold my camera for me.
Yeah, just fucking positive vibes. But shout out to him. Want any merch and stuff, beastinside.com, I think. I'll probably link it in here. Yeah, so... that went pretty fucking well. And then obviously 8 weeks out, Terry. I just can't believe, right?
So quick, isn't it?
Right, so we sort of met each other last year, didn't we, for the first time proper?
Yeah.
We have known each other really.
The
Samson.
That was the first time we
spoke. And we sort of hung around with each other. Yeah, hung around together. And then we were discussing things, weren't we, there? Getting coach, getting this, doing that. And then you're 8 weeks out now. Like, how funny is that?
Yeah, I would have never, ever thought at that point that I was competing this year. I was like, I'll compete the year after. I won't think it. And then I was like, it just come to me. I'm like, I've got to do it.
Yeah.
It's like next year might not come. Like nothing is ever promised.
That's deep. That is deep, mate.
Nothing is ever promised.
I'm not gonna cry.
No, like next year might not come. So you've got to grab life by the balls sometimes, don't you, and just go for it.
That's a good mindset as well. And anyone knows he's only 23 as well. And mate, I've discussed this with other people. Like for a 23-year-old, you've got a very strong mindset. A bit like Matt. Like Matt's only 25. And he's doing all this, like own clothing brand, all this, and very driven. It's nice to see that as well. Do you know what I mean? Nice to see that.
Most people our age are just sticking about partying club.
Yeah, partying club and all. How many people this?
They're having fun now.
Yeah.
When me and Matt are 35, 40.
Yeah.
And we've got a nice house. Nice cars,
Put all the work in early.
Putting all the work in early. Yeah. That's when it'll be like.
Because it does. If you put in the effort, like if you're obsessed with something, obsession beats talent every time.
Always.
That is from a quote from a film with Adam Sandler in about.
It's the basketball one.
Basketball one, yeah. But it sticks to me like shit on a stick, mate. Honestly, like near enough a couple of days, I always say it to people, like when people go to me, "Oh, why are you doing it for? Why are you doing this podcast for? Why?" Because I want to become good at this. I enjoy doing this, and hopefully people can see that. That's why. If you want some, come fucking get some, mate.
It's a dream, isn't it?
Yeah, and
you can't ever give up on something that you really want.
And this all started from a back garden. My mate Jordan had the wrong camera. Fucking, I had it up like that, and then after the third episode in, I was like this, and then I went back a bit more, and then I've done a few bits of Ironworks Gym as well. I've done Banksy's Barbers, Box Cross, Rhinos as well, and now we're fucking here, mate. And I have got other locations which I'm waiting for. I can't tell much, but we're discussing the car. I think I have got some, maybe a wellness athlete coming on here as well, and a figure, I believe. Will that be interesting? Because I like to deep dive. I like to mix it up a little bit as well. I've women on here before, men from different backgrounds. So yeah, that's something to look forward to, and possibly have a professional boxer on here as well at one point. Eli, who's just won his boxing match last night, I believe. He's now 5-0. So yeah, I've got some good shit. I never thought of like.
I'm really interested in the female bodybuilding side of it because I really don't know.
No, I don't know much. I really don't know a lot because obviously I've had Misha on here, strong woman. I've had Amy on here who does. I think she does natural. What is classed in women? Is it wellness figure bikini? I think she done figure. Amy did really well in that. Yeah. She does naturally as well. Obviously I've had Tara on there as well. She done the food shows in. I think she was like late 30s. She done like 3 or 4 shows in a year. She looked absolutely phenomenal. But yeah, I think wellness would be a good subject to talk about because I don't know a lot about it. I don't know a lot of athletes who do that as well. I'm pretty sure it's figure. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I won't tell too much who it is in case it never happens. But hopefully it will do. So if you stick around.
You jinx it and you say something's going to happen, and then that's when it works.
Yeah, it's not going to happen, but you never know. It might happen. Yeah, I've got something good, and mate. Yeah, it's just now we're here. We're here living the dream.
House again.
Yeah.
And then got my food to eat after this.
What food you got?
I've just got chicken and rice, mate.
Oh, what rice you got? Jasmine rice, is it? Or is it?
Well, no, I'm plain, man.
Plain. Oh, fucking
plain. I don't know what's in all the other shit.
Any seasoning on that?
Not this one. Sometimes on my dinner, I will put a bit of seasoning, but I'll try and keep it off. I'm like one of those people. I grew up. My dad's very old.
Yeah.
So he used to make
big out
Sunday dinners.
To his dad, mate.
Roy.
What's your name, Dad?
Big Roy.
What's your name? Roy. What's your dad's name? Roy.
Yeah, Big Roy.
Big Roy, mate. Big up.
He's he's quite old, so he doesn't believe in seasoning. So,
no.
So that's what happens growing up. So all this food was like pretty much unseasoned.
Fucking hell, mate. Just raw.
Anything.
Just fucking raw, mate.
Raw dog and just
cabbage out the ground, mate. Bosh.
Cabbage out the ground, pretty much. Yeah.
Apple fucking from the fucking leaves, mate. Bang, done. Was he like into any sports?
He was a Team GB cyclist when he was younger, back in the 60s.
Whoa.
Long time ago.
That's a big deal.
Yeah, he done the Tour of Ireland. He didn't do Tour de France.
Nah, fuck France.
But he done the Tour of Ireland. He was more of the the pack ones.
Yeah.
He'd be in the pack rather than one of the front runners. But
that's still impressive, isn't it?
I think he was a pro cyclist as well at some point. I've had loads of athletes in the family. It's just
you're the next one.
I failed my sport, and I'm like.
What sport was you in before bodybuilding? Was it
football?
Football, wow. Fucking hell. You had a few injuries, didn't you, as well?
Injuries. Got dropped off at Norwich. They didn't want me anymore.
What can I do? I'll eat and get massive.
Yeah, I played the lower leagues for a while, and then
that was fucking
too many injuries, mate.
You have a hamstring injury, didn't you?
Hamstrings are made of shit.
I'm
having to really work on my posing on my legs.
Yeah.
I've not had as long on them as I'd like, but
But you will do though, won't you?
I will do, yeah. No,
and now, obviously, you've got a lot more knowledge behind you, and you can only get better with bodybuilding, I think, as well.
Definitely, I think in the next off season, my hamstrings are gonna get a lot of work.
Yeah.
I could do with bigger quads. I can't remember what these bits are called on the inside, but
Abductors.
abductors.
Oh no, that's the machine called. I don't know what they're
I
called.
don't know what they're called, but and then a
In-gap
bit
thigh, I don't
chest
know.
work because I've got like
That's
it
not
used
bad.
to be like my shoulders would be the things that get flamed, but now my shoulders have got big, it's making the chest look a little bit smaller.
Okay.
My shoulders and arms overpower my chest, I think, at the moment, and that's like. Other than that, very balanced.
That'll come with age as well. You're only 23, so you've got plenty of time to grow.
It's like, I've only been doing this for just over a year.
That's what I mean, man. So imagine like another 10 years, like
Over 10 years, yeah.
And what is like? I did ask this question to my other guests and that now and again, but I'll say, what's your next 5-year plan? We're not ending the podcast now, but 5-year plan. What is it? What do you reckon?
I would like to get my pro card in 5 years.
That'd be mental.
Mate, I would
screenshot this now, mate.
Screenshot it.
5 years time.
5 years time.
You'll be sitting on probably not this couch,
but
probably a bigger couch.
Bigger couch, and you'll have a proper studio.
Like this, like a massive fucking.
But I think it is to everyone else. It might be like that's a pipe dream. Like,
yeah.
But in my head, there's no way I don't achieve it because I just.
That's a mindset you need.
I train like a pro.
Yeah.
I eat like a pro.
Yeah.
I'm gonna become a pro.
That's the secret sauce, isn't it? That is the icing on the cake. You know, you got to do what others can't do.
Yeah, 100%.
And I think another good saying is, I'm all about good sayings. I am bit of motivation. I had this question before, like the way I see things. If I'm competing against someone else or doing something, I always think, well, what is the other person doing different than me? Do you know what I mean? If they're doing if they're doing 10 reps, I'm going to do 11.
Yeah,
that's the mindset I have. I don't know who I'm against, but the only person I'm against is myself in the mirror. But that's the mindset I think.
You've got to do extra.
If you're going out there, anything like cycling, do you know what I mean? If you're doing training for a marathon, like Sean Banks at Banksy Barbers, he does marathons now.
Yeah,
you know, I think he's I'll probably shout him out now. He's 7 years sober as well.
Gosh,
7 years sober. Congratulations to him. And he does like marathons, half marathons. And it is fucking tough, mate. He goes, it's fucking absolutely horrendous, mate. You know, but he's sticking to it. And 7 years in, mate, and he's running fucking this, that, the other. So shout out to Sean Banks. Banksy's Barbers, Lee Banks as well, doing my fucking hair. Well, I've got hair, sort of, my beard.
Shave it off.
Yeah. So yeah, it's just fucking mindset, innit?
It's all mindset. But I would like to be, although 5 years, I'd like to get my pro card in 5 years.
Yeah.
I'd like to be competing for it.
Yeah.
In a couple. Like
on
stage, competing. I might not win, but do you know what I mean? I want to be
experience,
up
mate.
there, the experience of like, there's a chance that I can get my pro card.
Yeah. You got to keep knocking on doors, mate, innit?
Yeah, 100%.
Knock, and somebody's going to answer. What's the right word for it? What's the fucking word? I'm lost, mate. I'm fucking lost, mate. Too early for this shit. Inevitable. Okay.
Inevitable.
Yeah, that's it. Off the Matrix, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what I don't know what I'm saying the Matrix for, but watched it the other night. Yo. Mate, this is going to just turn out to be just a chat on the sofa, really, isn't it?
Sofa, innit? 2 hours, my arm up.
At least I'm not trying to fall asleep this time. Last week, man, I was just like absolutely
really comfy, and I've not slept that much.
What time did you go to bed last night? What, 2?
2. Woke up.
Is that because of the job, what you do?
Yeah, so I do, because I always train at night. I'm usually up till 3-4 in the morning, and then sleep till 12. That's my usual kind of routine. But not bad at all. I love that. I'm always out during quiet times. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
I'm not sponsored, all right?
When I'm driving around at night, going to the gym, I've not got anyone cutting me off or anything.
Yeah.
I've just got a free road, my music blasting.
What sort of music is blasting though? Because I've seen on your Instagram, you're a bit like, It's not heavy metal, is it? It's not heavy metal, not rap. Is it more of a?
Depends on the day.
Depends on the day. What
Leg
leg day? Let's talk about leg
will be
day.
a heavy metal day. But I need that.
Was it like 5 Finger Death Punch? You heard of them?
Oh yeah,
Slipknot.
I've heard of them.
Fuck, that's too heavy.
It's more like
AC/DC.
Welcome to the Jungle.
Yeah,
sort of
welcome to the jungle. Or was it like Burning? Is it Burning Heart by Rocky? Is it Burning Heart? It's Burning Heart. Oh mate,
really terrible. Shit. But like, yeah, it's just I've put a rock playlist on shuffle.
Yeah.
I definitely need the extra amping up on leg day.
Definitely. Oh, I've got legs up. I've got legs up for this. I fucking can't wait. Can't wait to fucking train legs and just. Yeah, always struggle. Always struggle, like with coming from strongman to obviously bodybuilding. Always worried that have I got good legs? Have I got good arms? Have I got this? Have I got that? But turns out I think my legs are probably my strong point. So
it will be.
Like, do you know what I mean? I never knew that before.
Those, like, farmer carry shit.
Farmer carry, super yoke.
I think when you shred down your fucking legs.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
And you get striations going and fucking. Do you know if you're quite vascular on your legs or?
I don't think I haven't got down to that point. I did get down to like under 16 stone.
Yeah.
With Mark in November, something like that. Cause we was trying to like get a bit of weight off so we can allow Christmas.
Yeah.
Christmas. So at Christmas time, we do enjoy bits and bobs with family because I've got 2 kids as well and I've got quite a big family on the other side. Yeah. I do have to enjoy life as well. So yeah, and then obviously since then, sort of, I put about £7-9 on over Christmas, which is understandable because trainings and consistency is not there. People might be like, well, you got to be consistent all the time. But the thing is,
when you don't have kids. Like, for me, it was really easy for me to stay consistent for Christmas because I was still working other than Christmas Day.
Yeah.
I don't have any kids or anything. I have family that I saw on Christmas. Yeah. That's it. But if you've got kids, you've got to buy presents for. You've got to buy all the food. Yeah. Christmas dinner. You've got to do all this shit.
Farm food, mate, cupboard's full.
It's really different. And it's like some people will say, oh, everyone's got the same 24 hours. No, they fucking don't.
No, they don't. No, everyone lives everyone lives their own life, don't they?
And you have more responsibilities.
And with bodybuilding, man, I've understood that you've got to be obsessed. Do you know what I mean? And when my son was born and I had a bit of a out of body experience, and someone was saying to me like, "You can't be 22 stone anymore, Luke. You've got to sort your life out." And then, like I said before, bodybuilding's always been there. I've grown up around bodybuilding since age 15 at Ironworks with Martin, Matt, Nick, Wayne Morton, Justin, Mark Wright. I've grown around with absolute monsters around me, and I thought, boom. But then time goes on, then Eddie Hall comes on the scene, gets obsessed with that for 67 years doing that, 20 odd stone. And then met Mark, boom, did bodybuilding in 2025. I want to do it because that gives me 3 years out of the game. And then we've got now, well, I'm gonna do one this year, but it might be pushed back a bit further because once again, life has happened again.
Life has happened.
Which I won't bore people with this, that, the other, but shit has happened. I'm gonna just get off my horse a little bit like Red Dead Redemption, and I'm just gonna sit in a village somewhere and take control. And I'll get back on the saddle and I'll gallop to the next stop.
Yeah. I think if you just if you put the goal to compete at the end of the year.
Yeah.
But you actually compete a few months later in 2026.
Yeah.
That would be fucking amazing for you because you'll have the mindset that I'm going to shred for this show. But if you're not ready, then don't rush it and then do the next one.
Yeah, because with me, it's like with this, with anything in life, I just want 100% be good at everything. But that doesn't happen, does it?
No, when you're giving 100% here, 100% there, it's gonna
like with podcasts and stuff. I've chose to sort of like people can come on when they want. I'm not pressurising anyone no more. I'm not pressurising myself. It's like, thanks for coming on. Yeah, right, here's a date. Let's fucking do it. I enjoy that, so it's a bit more relaxed. But last year when I first obviously started this, fucking every week, I'll get one on every week. But that was taking a step back from bodybuilding, from family. So I think everyone's got the same 24 hours, but it depends like what you got surrounding you.
Yeah, it's 100%. It's different.
Yeah,
it's very different.
Absolutely.
I'm quite lucky to where I've realised it before I've got girlfriend
Yeah.
or kids or anything. I'm just like a single man, so I've got really a lot more time than everyone
Yeah.
else to dedicate myself to this. But if I say I had a kid, I would struggle a lot to
Yeah.
balance
Yeah,
kid and
it's
that.
hard.
It's definitely a hard thing. I see it a lot in people. I'm like, I've got a lot of respect for it because
Yeah, you
you're
gotta
doing,
adapt and
you're chasing your dream and you're supplying
yeah,
for everyone else as well, and
yeah.
you're looking after people, and
It
that's
is
like
weird
very
when you have
admirable.
kids as well. It's strange because your life doesn't. How can I put this without coming across a bit of a dickhead? I don't care anyway. It's my podcast. But when you have kids, right? Your life is not as important, if that makes sense.
Yeah, because they're the priority.
Yeah,
now.
they're the priority.
Yeah.
Like you're doing things in life to have to make sure their life's better. If that makes sense.
Yeah, so you're
Yeah.
working for them
Yeah.
instead
So
of
when I do something in life, I've got to make sure, obviously with my partner as well, I've got to make sure like they're fine first. If that makes sense, yeah.
100%. Yeah.
But mate, I can't wait to do a show though. And,
Yeah, I think you'll love it.
you know what I mean?
I
I've got
think
a very
you'll love it.
supportive family. But when the time's right, time will be right,
I'll
mate.
definitely be there.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there for your show, mate. So 8 weeks, you got 8 weeks to go, and then potentially you got another show after that one.
Possibly if I win, but because I'm doing now novice as well after the first timers,
Yeah,
I shouldn't really do it because it just all depends on who turns up on the day. But I've compared myself to last year's winners, and I think
you got a good
I
shot.
look better than both of them.
That's good.
But depends who shows up on the day.
Yeah, Ronnie Cole might turn up, right?
Literally,
Or Brendan Pearl.
someone could turn up that's like just been training for 10 years, never competed, and thought, oh, do you know what, I'll give it a go this year.
Yeah, give it a
And
go.
then I get smashed. But like, I'd rather lose to someone that's way better than me
Yeah.
than me turn up and lose to someone that I'm better than, but I just didn't put the work in.
Yeah,
Like that would soul destroy me. That one I wouldn't care about too
Yeah.
much. But I'd be like, yeah, he's better than me.
take your hat off to him, don't you?
Take
I
your
mean,
hat off. Do
he's
your
not
thing.
got a hat on right now, but imagine if you had a
A
hat
rare
on.
one. I've not.
Yeah, let your hair grow, mate. That's it.
I'm letting it out now. Full Sam
Fucking Sam Sulek, mate. Fucking.
I love him. I love him.
What's he doing next though? Because he's gone a bit
He's
quiet.
off season.
Off season, so
He's gone quiet on socials, but he's still posting.
yeah.
Paid to do it.
It's so like his videos are so simple.
Yeah,
It makes sense. Like
I really don't know how he does it.
in his car.
And talks to a camera the whole way to the gym, like 20 minutes uninterrupted, no pauses, no
Yeah,
cuts,
no.
just straight talking.
In his car, like that, microphone on, going, yeah.
That's time though, isn't it?
Yeah,
I
then
bet when his first videos come out, he wasn't as confident speaking like that, and now he's just got to the point. He knows so much as well. He's very knowledgeable. I'd love to
free
meet him
flowing
one
in
day.
it.
I'd love to meet him one day. I don't know if our kind of
UK comes in the UK.
our
Then
brands align a bit to be able to do that. I'd probably be more likely with the Trend Twins or something.
yeah, fucking hell.
But like, I'd like to meet him one day. Yeah,
You never know, mate. You never know
If he does a
who's
show
watching.
over here.
Who's watching
Well,
this
it could
podcast?
come
I haven't
up
got a
on-
massive following, but
It could come up on his.
you know what I
phone,
mean.
so,
I've had a lot of people been on so far. I've had a lot of people message them guys about certain stuff, and you know they want to work with these, work with that, and that's it, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's what I do this shit for, mate. And plus, it's comfy. Yeah.
Sit in a nice house.
Yeah. But my 5-year goal would probably be, my own studio. I would like my own studio somewhere. A bit more professional, you know. But if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen, because I still think, this sort of works as well.
Yeah, no. 100%.
And the most important thing as well for me, as a sort of host as well, is that I want the guests who come on feel comfortable.
Yeah.
And in their own, because I know certain people don't want to be. Cause, some guys I want to come on here because they're so knowledgeable. Right, they're so knowledgeable about certain bits, about this, about life as well, because they've had a lot of experience. But I won't mention his name. Well, I will, James, because I know he watches these all the time. He's very supportive on the channel. He's so knowledgeable about different, I wouldn't say drugs, but different supplements, this training, and his transformation. I don't know whether you've seen it,
No,
but
I haven't.
he's trained by Jack, and in 6 months,
Was that the one you shared the other day?
James Huddlestone.
The other day?
I may have smashed his name up there. Hubblestone, I think.
Was it a picture of him back posing?
Yeah.
I did.
No, that's Matt. That's Matt.
Okay,
that's Matt. Then you got Jason.
Phenomenal, to be fair.
Which them two are a week out. When was it? 10 days out now.
10 days out.
10 days out from today. But also, obviously, yeah, James. He's within 6 months, man. Like he's gone from just no offense, but a bit overweight, middle-aged guy.
Yeah.
He's about 44. I don't want to say middle age, was it? Middle age. But he's transformed. He's just transformed. He's like life. He's listened. He tried this, that, the other, and yeah. But at the minute, he's a bit. He likes talking, but not on camera. So that's what I mean. Like, this is not for everyone.
It's not.
And I was thinking about just doing a voiceover, but I thought it's probably too much to take on.
Spotify one.
Yeah, like Spotify one. I did look into that, but unfortunately that didn't go ahead.
That might be a shout for you.
Yeah.
To just upload the audios on Spotify.
Absolutely.
Like a lot of people do that when they're on the way to work in the morning.
Way to work, and when they're doing especially cardio, just listen to two boys just talk about shit.
Talk about drugs, Minecraft, and white monsters.
White monsters, mate. Minecraft. Yeah, you got your posing music sorted out then, I guess.
Yeah, I have. I picked one of the girls, but I think if I'm doing two different categories, I'm gonna have to have two different routines in my head. I could keep the same one, but I'm just gonna steal off C-Bum. I'm gonna do his one because I like the flow of it, but I think I'll change the song. I didn't like the song as much.
Nah,
I can definitely work with that.
What is your So do you get a minute on? Is it a minute on stage?
1 minute.
1 fucking minute, mate.
1 minute.
Go out there.
Flex. Get all the girls in the crowd creaming.
I'm gonna cut that into a fucking. I'm gonna cut that right into a short, and that is gonna. Fuck's sake. Oh fuck yeah! We're not. Yeah, hopefully that won't get picked up. That won't get. Yeah, it's only creaming, isn't it? That won't get picked up.
No, that's not. That's not really.
I don't really care anyway, to be honest, because I'm not that big at YouTube, so I don't have a lot of restrictions.
I've said the F word about 30 times.
Yeah, fuck, it's fine, mate. You either like it or you don't.
I can't.
This is how unfiltered it is.
I think it's just this area as well. Everyone, like, every 3 words is a swear word.
Yeah.
It's just the way we've all
been it.
Yeah.
Web feet and all that shit.
Web
feet. What is your favourite sort of pose? What is your strongest pose in your head? What do you think when you do it? You think, fuck it, I've smashed it.
I think my side triceps really good, and my side chest, and then my front lat, and then my rear lat, and
everything. Then
everything's good, but my best is that I think that Arnold one I was showing you earlier.
What earlier on?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking. Oh, we're still going, mate.
Going,
still fucking going, bro. I
think that's probably my best one. The Arnold.
Yeah. With your orange trunks.
The waist is quite tight. Now.
Yeah. 29.
I was expecting to get flamed on that video, I'll be honest. When I posted all my measurements, I'm like, fuck, someone's going to fucking come in the comment. And it was all supportive. And it was really like, that's rare for me. To have a comment section full of supportive comments. But like, there's always one guy, but there just wasn't that one guy.
No, it's just like, where's this guy? He's not here.
He's not here. Oh, because I was watching it back, and obviously I've got no pump. The lighting in my room, it says, Mark will tell you, it's not very forgiving. It doesn't do me any wonders. And I thought, I was watching it back, and I look like a
little weasel.
Little weasel. Someone could pick me up, snap me.
Talk about little weasel. I need a fucking piss. Oh fuck! I didn't fart. It was the fucking sofa. Oh, you're not gonna hear me wee.
Mid podcast.
I'll do a podcast, but I've got to go, mate.
So I'll just give him some posing, mate. I'll give him some posing. Kept them entertained, mate. Kept them entertained. I think Tara's turned up as well.
Anyway, whatever he said is not true. All right. That hand washing there is really nice. Cheers, Tara. Thought I'd get that in there. I did not fart, by the way. That was
the sofa coming in.
Right.
I smell a little bit after the sofa squeak.
Oh, mate, yeah. Anyway, yeah, but I don't know what he done in that little break there, piss break, but
right.
It's not true. Anyway, I can't remember now. She's back now.
Busted.
So 8 weeks out. I keep saying 8 weeks out. You are 8 weeks out.
Yes.
Tan's good. Nutrition's on point. That's it, mate.
I don't know much. There's not much more to tweak.
So
really,
so obviously it's too early now, but carb load.
Carb load.
So what is your? I don't know what carb load you'd be on though. It's a bit early now.
We're gonna work it out. I think.
Yeah, because you work out closer to the show, don't you?
Yeah, I think he said something about in the next couple of weeks he's gonna cut food back a little bit and then try refeeds and see how much my body needs to
fill up.
So he's going to flatten me out and then pump me back up, flatten me out, pump me back up until he finds the perfect
level,
or as close to the perfect level as you can.
Because everyone is different, though. That's why.
Yeah, that's why they
have a coach is good, because obviously.
If I just turn up on the day, have a few Rice Krispie squares, and my belly starts poking out, it's not going to look good.
Good. All right, we're gonna. Do you want to touch on some PEDs then?
Yeah, I love touching on PEDs.
Yeah, you love it, don't you?
I'm still on just TRT dosage at the moment, so
low doses.
Really low doses, 250, 200 mast, 250 testy, my Clen and my T3, and that's literally all it is.
So T3, and is T3 a fat burner
or not? A thyroid sort of support, so kind of it increases the calories your body burns.
Right, okay.
A little bit, but I've got dodgy thyroids. That come up on my blood test. That my thyroids were way under.
Really?
So, when I was bulked up to 111 kilo, I think that might have had something to do with it. Because as soon as I got my thyroid sorted, in that first 3-4 weeks, I dropped 10 kilo. So it was like, I think, because I had a dodgy, I don't know where the thyroid, I don't know why I pointed to my leg. Because I had a dodgy thyroid and my body wasn't working properly, and I wouldn't have known had I not done a blood test. So it's definitely, that's why I always say like blood tests that I recommend to people now, even natural people.
Yeah,
because I didn't know.
I haven't been to doctors in about 15 years.
If you go for a blood test, and
I think the blood test is very necessary for everyone.
Everything.
You know, if you're feeling a bit low or whatever.
You're not taking PEDs.
Yeah.
100%.
Was you quite shocked when you blood tested?
It weren't as bad as I thought it was going to be, because I'd obviously been on a cruise for like 3 or 4 months at that point. But I got a blood test. So I was like, my test was just above natural levels. Like, it wasn't.
That's pretty decent.
Excessive. Yeah. I was only on 100 tests and 50 mast for like the first
not a lot, is it?
2-3 months of prep. Really not a lot. No, it's pretty much just high end natural.
What do you think about people taking 800 tests, weren't they? And I've heard stories
like taking 800 tests.
Oh yeah, he was. Yeah, we did discuss that. It was this guy. It wasn't a guy. It was this guy right here.
It wasn't some guy. It was this guy.
What about Anabol?
Anabol?
Not Anabol. Anavar.
Yeah, no, I love a bit of Anavar. That's coming in soon. Anavar, Winstrol. I think they're coming in soon.
Oh, does that come on later on the prep then?
Yeah, because I'm really receptive to what I'm on at the moment. There's no point health-wise as well as receptiveness wise, if I go on, the later I go on, the more it's gonna
Right. Okay. Yeah.
because my energy's good at the moment. I'm still smiling.
Yeah.
Like, nothing's like bad. So
Yeah.
why
You're not like
put the health at risk
Yeah.
early? Because if I'm on trend for 6 weeks, or if I'm on trend for 4 weeks, it is a massive difference having to be on
Really?
it for 2 weeks. Actually, the trend's very toxic.
I've
Very
heard about that
toxic.
as well. Yeah.
Mentally and on the inside, it's not very good for your
But you
liver.
do get. Is it like a quick fix though? Not a
Yes,
quick
it's
fix, but
really for lean gains.
in a
Yes,
short period of time.
because I could be on a deficit, and I still think when you're on trend, you can still put on a little bit of muscle. It's like that.
That's
good.
fucking crazy, isn't it?
It's that good. It is one of those.
But you wouldn't recommend it. Like it's top 3. Like
don't. Yeah, I'm not a doctor. Don't.
yeah, we're not
Don't
doctors.
try trend.
We're not in a reception, as you can see.
It's a comp dosage. It's something you take in prep. It's something I shouldn't have been taking willy nilly for the fun of it last year.
Yeah.
It's definitely it's a prep thing. Other than that,
800.
stick to your test, to your growth hormone, and live life.
Is that what free supplements you recommend then?
What?
No, we're not doctors, so
or just normal supplements.
Just normal supplements. Like, do you take any like healthy supplements?
Take vitamin D3.
Yeah.
I take krill oil.
That's fucking good.
And then I take
you-
multivitamins,
yeah.
obviously, every day. I'll buy into the ashwagandha.
Yeah. Yeah. So
a
we
little
did.
bit because I don't actually know if it's thingy, but the gummies taste nice, mate. I don't do.
Where do you get them off? TikTok shop.
No, Tesco. They do like a little 2 for the price of 3 thing, or 3 for the price
Tesco's
of 2.
club card.
2 for the price of 3.
Sponsor of athlete.
Yeah, Tesco club cards. But other than that, mate, I'm not too crazy on supplements. Creatine, obviously.
Yeah, creatine.
And your Carbex.
People might sound a bit weird, but I do it works for me.
Cycle it.
Yeah, I cycle it. People are like, oh, you shouldn't cycle it, but each their own. So if I have 100 servings in that, obviously you take 5 grams non-training days, 10 grams training days, and then you get creatine over supplements as well. But what works for me over the years, I do a whole tub, not all in one go, obviously, and then just have naturally my body just don't think I don't need it. Yeah, so I have like 2 or 3 weeks off, and then I'll just come past the shop somewhere, buy some more, start taking it. I'm just on a regular basis. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Does it help you? Absolutely, 100%. I'll recommend it to anybody who is doing general fitness.
Yeah. 100%.
To be honest, men or women.
It was in football. I used to take creatine.
Yeah, the studies show as well, which I've dived into. Fucking hell, this is gonna go wrong, isn't it?
That's the speed.
That you can
difference between doing it at like 2 p.m. and 10 a.m.
So the studies show that. Obviously, I'm no doctor, but you can take it from the age of like 7 or 8.
Yeah, it's pretty much in fish.
Tested things. Do you know what I mean?
It's like in your food.
Yeah, it's in your food. So it's 40,000 studies on it. So yeah,
it's the safest one.
Eat your veggies. Take creatine.
And don't have mass gainer.
No. What a waste of money they are.
What a waste of money.
I used to take mutant mass as a kid when I was about 18, 19.
I used to take mutant mass like
3 shakes a day, mate.
I had the vanilla one. It was like you'd be drinking it, and then afterwards you're like fucking gagging.
They used to be half decent back in the day, I think, but as time goes on,
shake man.
I'll just if I'm going to take protein shake, mostly if you've got a good diet, you get protein through that.
Yeah.
When on obviously with Mark and stuff, it's I think I had a lot of protein shakes. No, I didn't really was on many shakes.
I put in a Greek yogurt.
Mostly on the cereal, I'd say, but mostly with water. To be honest, I don't take with milk no more.
No.
If I'm out and about, always look out for like a clear water way, whatever.
Clear way, yeah.
Clear way and stuff like that.
No protein orange juice.
What was it?
They used to do the
Vinto.
Yeah, that's a bang.
How can that be 20 grams in there? How?
I don't think. To me, it's like a.
How? Come on, it's a juice.
It feels like a rip-off, almost.
It's a fucking juice, mate.
It is the juice. But as soon as I realised, like, oh shit.
Oh, here we go.
You know what that is? That's my wake-up alarm.
Well, it looks to me, mate, you're already awake.
Yeah, a little bit. I was up early this morning.
Fucking hell. What's your breakfast look like nowadays?
This morning,
Yeah.
I tweaked it a little bit. So I chat GPT'd it. I put in, because I was getting a bit sick of the oats, and I was like, I put in the exact measurements of what was in the oats and everything.
Yeah.
I said, can you come up with something that has the exact same macros as this, the same calories, and it come up with Greek yogurt, protein, and that means I can make mine at night now. And put it in the fridge for the morning, the extra bit, and it's the exact same macros. And I changed that. It's been a lot easier on me.
Yeah.
I was finding the oats like really, like, as you get into the end of it.
Oh yeah, fuck.
But I feel a lot better having stuff that I enjoy. That's the beauty of ChatGPT, mate. It really is. Even if you didn't have a coach or no sort of experience, if you ask ChatGPT, it might not give you the answer, but it'll definitely point you in the right direction of what to do. But you come up with like 5 different options. I just see Greek yogurt. I'm like, bang. That's
bang,
me.
bang, bang.
That's me. Greek yogurt all over. I love that. Eat that shit out.
Right. Well.
It's a banger.
Banger, mate. Food. What about cardio? Do you like cardio at the minute or not?
Yeah, so it's up 5 minutes this week.
Oh, 5 minutes. Fucking 5 minutes, mate.
Hour on rest days. Oh, sorry, an hour on working
days. Do you do hours straight, though, or do you
do
like 2.5 hours?
No, straight.
Straight out.
I could finish work straight on the cardio bike, YouTube on,
mate.
YouTube on, and then I finish that bike, I have my pre-workout meal, go to the gym, get my workout in. I usually get to in bed at like 3 a.m. So it's a little bit, it's because I procrastinate in between sometimes.
Yeah.
I think everyone does that a little bit, especially if you don't have to be
certain places,
rushed or certain place.
Got your own thoughts and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can procrastinate a little bit. There'll come a time where I can't do that anymore. But I'll enjoy it while it lasts. Before I have to go on like fucking robot mode.
Fucking hell.
No,
8 weeks time, man. It's gonna go quick.
Going on walks, I think, a bit more.
Yeah, I normally main meal. We'll get the kids and partner ready and that, and we normally just go out. If it's a nice evening, which we very rarely get in the UK, but like around the village and stuff, just go out for a nice 20-minute walk, mate. Do you know what I mean? 7:30, 8 o'clock at night, nice little walk. Help you naturally digest your food better as well. Once again, we're not doctors. We're not fucking.
No, I think that's sound advice. It's not going to hurt anyone going for 20
plus,
minutes.
it gets you steps and don't it, and it gets you.
Yeah.
Because what I think, you have your main dinner, and 9 times out of 10, you just sit there and watch soaps, don't you, or something on TV. And time you know it, 10 o'clock at night, and you're just like, and that's just because your body's like, can't do anything else, man. I'm just gonna sit here and like digest this food as much as I can. But if you go out and 20 minutes, even 10-minute walk, just around the block, fresh air, it'll do your mind good as well.
Yeah, definitely mental health wise.
Yeah.
Having like a break from it. Because if I go home now and I lay in bed for 10 minutes, I'm going to be asleep till 8 p.m. But I'm going to go out and keep doing stuff.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that. I don't want to waste the whole day.
How good it sounds.
How good it sounds, how nice it sounds. I'll just go to bed early tonight.
Yeah.
I sometimes throw in an arm day on a Sunday after. If I feel like it in the evening, I love an arm day.
Fucking Arnie 2.0 here.
Arnie 2.0.
He used to train 6 days a week, twice a day.
Yeah, he was a freak though, wasn't he? It was different time. I wonder what he would look like had he been born now, this generation. Because he has really.
Maybe we'll never know.
We'll never know, but like. Obviously, his son's natural, isn't he?
His son does look like him as well.
You'd have to
look like him, but
he looks similar, and he has that same sort of aesthetic to him, but obviously just a lot smaller because he doesn't take performance enhancing drugs. So it doesn't.
I think back then as well, it was a lot simpler, wasn't it? There wasn't a lot of complications, I guess.
Mike Mensa was the first one that was like,
no, and phenomenal, wasn't he? Heavy duty.
Or the first bodybuilder to ever get a perfect score in a competition, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Him and
his brother was good as well.
Brother was good, and that was in what 60s or 70s. Heavy duty book come out, didn't it? And then Dorian Yates sort of took that on in the mid 80s, didn't he?
70s, 80s, and then Dorian Yates was 90s.
6 times.
And then My mates had died, I think,
Yeah.
just before I was born or just after, like around the same time.
No. There was Arnie, everyone at Jay Cutler, Phil Heath.
Been some big names. Very soon.
Yeah, Terry, mate. Anabolic uncle. On that note, we've had good fun this time. We've checked the cameras. It's recording. We've got sound. Well, we've got a backup camera as well. So just in case my phone failed this time. But yeah, thank you very much for coming on.
I think it went pretty well for an early morning one.
Early morning one. You had a good workout with Mark as well.
Yeah.
You got your tan up as well. Been on the tanning
I
bed.
love the sun,
Vitamin D, mate.
Vitamin D. It makes me feel so much better about my body in general.
Intense sunbed.
Intense sunbed. Cook in the microwave.
Yeah, so he's got 8 weeks to go. Can't wait, mate. All the best for you. 8 weeks time. If you want to follow him on his socials, he's Anabolic Uncle on TikTok.
On YouTube, the Anabolic Uncle, and then Instagram Anabolic Uncle or Terry T Davis.
Oh yeah. So if you fancy going over to his pages, give him a follow, like. He needs 200 more to get to 20k followers on TikTok. If you could do that, plus when this is posted, probably be later on today, or I'll probably wait a couple of days. I don't know yet. Depends like what goes on. But yeah, if you like, obviously this episode is a bit more of a boy day out, really, wasn't it? Chill on the sofa, just talk about random crap. To be honest,
random shit.
Yeah, if you like the content, like, share, comment, and wait till the next one.
Definitely got some good clips out of it, though.
Yeah. Thumbnail. I don't know. Should we do that?
You're going like that.
I'll do that one. You do that one.
Yours is bigger than mine, mate.
Yeah, but you're more tan than me.
On the cut.
Oh, I enjoyed that. That's good quality. Hello, Tara.